Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with a sort of collective haul. I guess that's what I'll call these when it's things that I picked up as well as things that have been sent to me. It's just to kind of share them with you guys. So the first thing that I want to share are a couple of cards that came. The first one is this one here. It is so sweet, so cute. It says, "I think you're dynamite," and yeah, it was just a sweet Valentine's Day card. Thank you so much to the person that sent this. It made my absolute day. Yeah, in fact, I think it's the only Valentine card I got this year. Did I get one for my husband? I don't think I did. I think my daughter made me one is what it was, but I don't think I got like a card, which is totally fine. I'm not like big on Valentine's Day, but this was the sweetest thing ever. I was so grateful. Okay, and then this, oh my gosh, this cutie came with some decants that were sent over to me. How freaking adorable is this? This was her daughter's. Yeah, I think this is her daughter. Her daughter drew this and made cards out of it. And how adorable is this? This one is definitely, I save all of the cards that people send me, but this one is just like super, super special. I guess because I can relate to it so much because, you know, I get drawings like that from my daughter too. My daughter is a bit older at this point, but anyways, so I got those two cards. I adore them. Thank you guys so, so much. And I'll tell you when we get to the decants of the person that sent the second one, I'll let you know. Let's start with some things that I picked up first. So first thing I picked up is this here. This is the bottle of Rose Elixir from Montale that I told you I bought secondhand, that I also told you was a hot mess because when the person that I bought this from, when she got it in the mail, it had leaked. And I have no idea how much is left in this, but quite a bit. And I think I paid $38 for it. So I am perfectly happy with that. I think it's at least halfway full, if not maybe a little bit more. But this smells slightly like 2012 Miss Dior Cherie. Very slightly like it. It's strong though. This thing is so strong and I just love this so much. It's such a beast. It's just a beautiful, kind of sweet, deep rose fragrance. I am mad for this fragrance. So I was so happy. I got a carded sample of it from Fragrance Net like a few weeks back. And when I tested it, I knew I needed a full bottle of it, and I found one pretty quickly, and I'm like obsessed with this. I have worn it again since too. I just adore it. So anyways, that is Montale Rose Elixir. Now I don't know if there's another one called Rose's Elixir. I don't know if they're the same fragrance, if one is like a newer version of the other, or if they're two totally different fragrances. I don't know. If any of you guys out there know, let me know. Yeah, it's because I specifically looked for the one that said Rose Elixir so that I knew I was getting the same thing that I had tested. But yeah, there was a little bit of confusion around that when I was looking for mine. Okay, and then speaking of Fragrance Net, I picked up 3 from Fragrance Net recently, all Reminiscence fragrances. So we'll start with the one that I picked up for my daughter. This is Reminiscence Patchouli. This is an eau de toilette, which is crazy. I can't imagine what an eau de parfum would be like. Look at the color of the liquid on this. I love this bottle. It's so pretty. I love the shape of it. And somebody commented on that video where I hauled the sample of this, saying that this fragrance, I believe, has the most patchouli oil in it. More patchouli oil in this than any other perfume, than any other patchouli on the market. And I would definitely, I can see that. It's a very, very strong, sweet, dense patchouli. It's beautiful. It is a hippie patchouli. A lot of people have also referred to this as smelling like a chocolate cake patchouli, and I could agree with that too. It does. It smells like a sweet, sticky, like chocolate cake and patchouli. It's stunning. I love it. My daughter loves this fragrance. It is like one of her favorites. She said that it smells like my mom. or that it smells like my mom and my mom's house. So she's kind of obsessed with it. She wears it a lot. So I went ahead and picked up a full bottle. Not only because she loved it so much, but just because it's such an incredible patchouli fragrance. Matthew Mellig's Choco Vienna 1900 is like, I felt like was the only patchouli I needed in my life. That's this kind of patchouli, but this one is so, so good too, so I had to have it. So anyways, that is patchouli from Reminiscence. Okay, and then I picked up a couple of these from, so I've had all three of these at this point. This is the Les Notes Gourmand line from Reminiscence. I did have Guimauve, which a lot of people said smelled like Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian, and I would totally agree. It really does smell like Love Don't Be Shy, and I didn't enjoy Love Don't Be Shy. So I wore Guimauve a couple of times. The second time I wore it, it was a little bit nauseating to me, and I knew I would probably never reach for it again after that, so I did pass that one on along. And then in the same order that I got the patchouli sample from, as well as the rose elixir sample from, I got the Reminiscence Heliotrope sample as well. I fell head over heels in love with Heliotrope as soon as I tried it. I adore this fragrance. This is by far my favorite of the three. I think this one is the most beautiful. It is the best performer. Well, Guimauve actually was a really good performing fragrance as well, but this one is a really good performer too on me. And this is just my favorite. It smells like powdery candied almonds. Is exactly what it smells like. Powdery candied almonds. It's so stunning and it's so beautiful on me. It just works really well with my skin chemistry, and this one is my absolute favorite. And again, this is a really, really good performing one. The other one I picked up is this one called Dragee. I've had a lot of people recommend this to me. Now, I will tell you, I had never really had any interest in picking this one up because Jennifer from Perfume Collections and Reviews, she got this some years ago. I mean, it must be like 3 years ago now. She picked this up and she was really disappointed in it. I remember her just not liking it that much. Yeah, I remember her saying it really reminded her of Hypnotic Poison, and that she just wasn't in love with it. And I agree. It's good. Like, I do like it. I like it a lot more than Guimauve. And I'm definitely going to hang on to this one because I do enjoy it. I don't think that there's anything fantastic about this one though. And if I had to pick one from the trio that I loved the most, it's definitely Heliotrope. This one is hands down the best in my opinion. This one is nice. It's pretty. It's kind of sweet and powdery. It still has that kind of almondy kind of vibe to it. It's okay. I would say it's actually somewhere in between Guimauve and Heliotrope. It kind of lands in the middle. It kind of smells like a combination of the two. Yeah, but I did get lucky. They only had this in the small bottle and they had this one in the big bottle. So I got the big bottle of the one that I love the most. And I just have a baby bottle of the one that I think is just okay. And I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So yeah, I picked up those 3 Reminiscence fragrances. They all are very, very beautiful, and I am happy with all of them for sure. Okay, so let's talk about the Scentbird that I got this month. I picked out Robert Piguet Petite Fracas. I have not worn this one yet. I still need to test this, but I'm going to wait for a little bit warmer weather. Actually, you know what? I'll probably test it in cooler weather as well as warmer weather to see how I like it best. This is really beautiful. This is still tuberose, but this has got a load of pear in it. So it's like Fracas. It's like that beautiful bubblegummy tuberose that Fracas is. But it's got a load of fresh, juicy pear in it. So it's really pretty. It's pear and tuberose. So I'm really excited to give that one a try. But yeah, to me, tuberose screams like spring, summer. So yeah, I'll definitely give this one a go soon. I will keep you guys updated, of course, in a what I wore last week video. Okay, now let's get into some things that were sent over to me. So my dear friend that I talk to all the time, I love her so much. She was in Marshall's and she went to Marshall's specifically to buy this fragrance here. This is Hello by Lionel Richie. Everybody has been talking about finding this fragrance in Marshall's and TJ Maxx. So she went and she found it and she picked up a bottle for me as well. And yeah, this is what the bottle looks like. We were both super, super intrigued. I've been hearing a lot of really good things about this fragrance, so I'm really excited. I have not given this one a good wear test either yet, but I feel like it's pretty. But I feel like for me, this is going to be a warm weather fragrance. I don't feel like this is cold weather for me at all. It's really, really pretty though. I'm definitely getting, it's like a fruity floral. It's kind of like a rich fruity floral though. It almost gives me plum vibes, like it's got plum in it. I don't think it's got plum in it if I remember. I don't remember what fruit is in the top of this, or what fruit is in this, but it's a rich fruit. Plum, mango, pineapple, something like that. But yeah, fruity floral. There's some kind of a really sweet floral in the background too. So it's a really sweet fruity floral. I think I'm really going to enjoy this in the warmer weather, especially in spring. So yeah, I'm really excited to wear this one. I do think I'm going to like it. So anyways, yeah, that is Hello from Lionel Richie. And then this next one, oh my gosh, you guys. She sent over a La Sultan fragrance. This is Fleurs de Cerisier. I think is how you say that, Cerisier. But basically it's cherry blossom. And it is an eau de toilette, but this thing is an absolute beast on me. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's super beautiful. Really, really gorgeous bottle. I love cherry blossom. There's something about the freshness of cherry, the almost green freshness. It's almost green, but it also has it's almost got like a slight woodiness to it. Definitely. But there's something about it that I love so much, and usually cherry blossom is really good on my skin. And this one was no exception. I sprayed both of these on my hand the day that they came, and the Lionel Richie hung in there for a good long time. I think it stayed on my arm for at least 4 hours that I could detect it. This was there for the rest of the night. Like, I kept getting whiffs. Every time I moved, I would get a whiff of this. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is that cherry blossom fragrance. And it is so beautiful. It just like, I don't know, it just worked really, really well for me, and I love it. So yeah, thank you so much, my love. I love this fragrance. It's so beautiful. And again, I cannot wait for warmer weather to wear this. I think it's just going to be beautiful. I also think it's going to be a kind of cozy warm weather option, which I'm always looking for cozy warm weather fragrances. I will do a whole video on cozy warm weather fragrances once we really get into some warm weather. Okay, next she also sent Coach Poppy. I've been so curious about this fragrance for so long, and this one reminds me a lot of Kate Spade Walk on Air. This one's got a little bit more body to it, I would say, than Walk on Air. Walk on Air is a little bit lighter, but they're very, very similar. You almost get that cucumber vibe from them, though there's no cucumber. It's just like, however the notes are mixed together, it gives you cucumber. And that's kind of what I get from this. It's very light, fresh, crisp smelling, watery smelling, like green floral is really what it is. Light, crisp, watery green floral. It's beautiful. I love it. I love Walk on Air. I tried this on my arm as well, and it did so good on me. it was just really beautiful. So again, I'm really excited for this is going to be like such a beautiful spring fragrance, and I'm really excited for spring. I love a good green watery floral. They're some of my favorite fragrances, so I'm super excited to give this one a good wear test, give it some love. And then she sent over some decants. So we have got OT Rouge from Blvgari, and this one, oh, is so nice. I haven't tested this one yet because I did smell it out of the decant. This is the most beautiful like tea fragrance. Oh my gosh, it's just so good and so realistic. I'm gonna wait a little bit until it gets a little bit warmer to give this one a good wear. Actually, I don't know. I'll probably try it in cold weather and warm weather. I'm weird. I like to try things in different weather because they perform so differently. Or not just perform, you can have such a much different experience depending on the weather. So anyways, that is Ote Rouge from Blvgari. Super excited to try that one. This is Autumn Vibes from Replica. This is one I need to, oh my gosh, this one's beautiful. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, this one I need to go ahead and try while it's cold. Yeah, I haven't even, in fact, let me try this. I'm gonna try spraying this on my hand. This is very warm and cozy smelling, but it's also very crisp smelling. It's woody, it's very, very woody, but it's like a warm, cozy, and at the same time fresh wood. It's beautiful. I love this one. I need to give this one a really good wear test to see if it's something I would want to full. Actually, they have pen sprays of these, so I might go with a pen spray, or I think they're carrying 1 ounce bottles of these now, but this one could almost lean masculine. It's very, very unisex. Like very unisex. I could easily see a man or a woman wearing this. It's beautiful. It's so warm and cozy smelling. I'm digging that so much. Okay, and then she also sent Untold Absolu from Elizabeth Arden. This is really pretty too. Yeah, you know what? I had a bottle of this at one point that I picked up from TJ Maxx, but mine did not smell as good as this. I got rid of mine because it did not. Mine had a very strong synthetic wood note in it that it was just straight pencil shavings for me. But I'm not getting that at all with the decant that she sent. So that's crazy. I'm gonna have to give that one a test. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, I am obsessed with this, and I found a bottle of it on eBay. I need to pick it up. It's not expensive either. I think it was like $30-ish. So this is a fragrance from a brand called Authentically Me. I think that they've gone out of business is what she told me. I think she told me they went out of business. This is called Violet Chai, and I tried this on my hand. And I am obsessed with this. This smells so amazing. I just got that all over me. So we'll just, oh my gosh. Yeah, I somehow just made that leak on me. It is beautiful. It's kind of like a sweet candied violet, but with chai tea. That's exactly what it smells like. Oh my gosh, it kind of has this like candy-like sweetness in the top, but it's light. But then the deepness of it, like a spicy chai. Oh my gosh, it is so good. She picked that up at TJ Maxx, and I come across those kinds of fragrances a lot at TJ Maxx, but I never buy them, and I don't know why. I need to start because this one is a total gem. So anyways, that one is called Violet Chai from Authentically Me. And it is amazing. So these are the decants that came with this sweet card. And oh my gosh, you guys, some of these are so stunning. Well, all of them. Every single one of these is beautiful. She sent them in beautiful atomizers too. So this first one that she sent is called Sultan Noir from Pascal Morabito. And I have had this sitting in my eBay cart for maybe a year now, and it's only $29 with free shipping, but I keep not pulling the trigger because it's coming from overseas, and I'm just scared that I'm gonna get scammed and I'm not gonna get my perfume. But this is making me want to pull the trigger and risk the $29 because this fragrance is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love Pascal Morabito fragrances anyways, but this one to me is almost like an apple pie oud. So instead of being an apple pie amber like Ombre Narguilé or Ombre d'Alexandrie from Boucheron, instead of being like an apple pie amber, this is like an apple pie oud. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. That's just what I get, like an apple pie oud. It is so good, and it performed so well on my skin. It was amazing on my skin that, yeah, I've still got it in my eBay cart. At some point, I'm going to pull the trigger and just pray that it gets to me. So that is the first one she sent, Sultan Noir, and I'm so glad she sent that because that would probably just still sit in my cart for another 2 years if she hadn't sent this, because I was going to have to buy it fully blind without knowing what it smelled like. So yeah, anyways, that one is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this one here is Lancôme Lavand's Tryon, and she is the one who, she made this decant and sent it before I posted my wish list video. And so she sent this, and then she saw my wish list video, and she's like, oh my gosh, I just sent you a decant of that. And I was like, yay. So I got it, I tested it, I fell in love with it. But it's funny because right after I posted that video, I was like, well, I wonder if I can find Lancôme's Lavand's Tryon anywhere. So I looked on one of the Canadian websites, I think it was fragrancebuy.ca, and I found it. So I ordered it, and then like the next day, literally the next day after I ordered it, her decant came. So again, it would have been a total blind buy, but because I was able to test it, by the time I got it, I was like so excited because I knew I loved it. So anyways, that is Lancôme Lavand's Tryon. It's beautiful. It's lavender and vanilla, basically. It's stunning, and it is a beast. Lavand's Tryon lasts on me forever. Like, I can spray it on in the morning, and I will still smell like that when I go to bed at night. It just does not wear off. It's a beast. And then the last one she sent was Vicky Teal Parfum. Parfum Absolu. Vicky Teal Parfum Absolu. Is that what it's called? I think so. Vicky Teal Parfum Absolu. It's such a good one. It's such a cheapy gem. It is really, really nice. It's got that same DNA as Vicky Teal Cyrene, and I love it. It reminds me of the 90s. It's like nostalgic smelling for me. And after I tested the decant that she sent, I picked up a huge bottle from Burke's Outlet for like, I don't know, $12, something like that, $13. So anyways, yeah, that is Vicky Teal Parfum. Thank you so much to the person that sent those to me. I love them all. 2 full bottles came out of those, and probably a third one is gonna come out of them too. That's one thing about this, like, so many of these came from sampling things. The Montale Rose Elixir, I sampled it, I fell in love. The Reminiscence Heliotrope, I sampled it, I fell in love. The Patchouli from Reminiscence, I sampled it, I fell in love. The Lavand's Tryon, I sampled it, I fell in love. The Vicky Teal Absolute Parfum, if that's what it's called, I think it is Parfum Absolute something. I sampled it, I fell in love. I bought full bottles, so yeah, it's been amazing. And then last but not least are a couple of things that were sent over to me from Lake and Sky. Number one, they sent me another Discovery set, which I just sent mine off. Yeah, I just sent mine off to somebody to share the love, and it came back to me. So I was so happy. Yeah, I was so happy. I love Lake and Sky fragrances. They are, oh my gosh, they're so, so good. Every single one of them is really good. But this is what I was so excited about. They sent over a candle of 1111, which is my absolute favorite fragrance from Lake and Sky. It's funny, it says candle bougie, I don't know if that's what that means, but yeah. Look at this gorgeous candle. So first of all, let me show you the packaging. It comes in this beautiful box. Really beautiful, clean, beautiful box. And then you take the top off, and then here's your candle. How gorgeous is that candle? This is going to be one of those candles that like I will probably never burn because I will never want to be without it, or I might burn it like a little bit here and there, but I'll ration it. It's amazing. I need to burn it though. On cold sniff, it smells super creamy, but probably from the wax. It's like super creamy, kind of slightly musky. Oh my gosh, it doesn't smell super like the perfume on cold sniff, but I bet when I burn it, it will. And I am so excited to give this a test. I was so excited to see that they came out with candles. I'm such a candle freak. I'm always burning a candle, like always. And I'm so excited to test this one out. So yeah, they do have candles on their website. In case you guys were interested, which I will of course have everything that I can find linked for you down below. So anyways guys, yeah, that is my most recent collective haul. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.